And welcome back to another Odd Man Out, where this week Faust and Harrison, are going to be trying to convince James here to be playing Expendabros.
What's this Expendabros about?
Well,
it's about 2 hours long.
Okay.
No, it's a little
An hour.
An hour.
Oh, it's an hour game?
Yeah.
Wow, so it's a quick game.
Expendabros is by the creators of Broforce.
yes.
If you're familiar with this indie game.
Okay.
We'll get to that. But it was created to tie in with the release of the Expendables 3, the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we've taken you to see the Expendables movies.
I've seen all of them.
Yeah, I've seen all of them. So this kind of ties into all of them in that it's sort of a mix between, what would you say, Contra and Metal Slug.
Contra, Metal Slug.
That kind of thing. So
Yeah.
very fast-paced, madcap, dodging explosions, sort of 2D platformer.
So is it 1 hour gameplay and it's done? And you never pick it up again?
I mean, they're short. They're short, but
You can go play it again because,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is it's fun to play, especially with other people. That's where the shenanigans happen.
Okay.
So that's really what it's about.
It has about the same speed as Super Meat Boy.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's like a shooter game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Definitely.
a shooter game, and there's about six to eight different characters.
I'd say
that all have
6 to
different-
8. Yeah,
that
it
all have
was really
different
hard
things.
to keep track of all of the characters because they switch
Okay.
They switch characters on you
in the middle of
constantly.
levels when you
Yeah.
Oh,
rescue
nice.
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
So-
the extra lives are the other.
So
the
you
other
rescue the
Expendables.
person, then you play that character?
Yeah, you
Yes.
get that character. And
Okay.
when you die, you go back to the character you were playing before, and you will die a lot.
Yes. Now the nice thing is Expendabros, even though it's like a tie-in with the Expendables movie series.
Yeah.
And it's also the same play as Broforce itself. So this is a free download. So that way you can check this out, all based on the Expendabros. But if you end up liking this game, you can actually then go get Broforce, which is the exact same type of thing. Very action-packed, single player or multiplayer, going through the levels. You can go play with up to 4 people. And you end up going, like I said, in the free one, the cast is what? Bro Caesar, Bro Christmas, Brony Ross, Trent Brosner,
Trent Brosner.
Bronar Jensen, Brock,
Yeah.
and Toll Brode.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So, and these are all of the characters from the movie's Expendables in their own Broforce form.
Cool.
So they have Broforce weaponry. I mean, they're all based off the weapons that they use in the movies.
Okay.
But they have they have the Broforce spin on the weaponry itself.
Huh.
So there are grenades that give you special ability powers based on the character that you're playing. Like Christmas is the knife thrower, so he always throws knives.
Yeah. You got was it Dolph Lundgren's character?
Yeah.
That
I
was
can't remember his name. But
that was always running around like a grenade launcher.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, a great way to make new enemies out of your friends when you're playing multiplayer.
Yeah, because you can blow up your friends too.
The thing is, anybody can get the Dolph Lundgren character.
Yeah. And it just gets crazy really fast. You got you got the guy with the minigun.
Oh, minigun. Nice.
Yeah, I think that was Bro Caesar.
Yeah, that was Bro Caesar.
Yeah.
So you got
The Terry Crews character.
The Terry Crews guy.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, he had a minigun that took time to spin up, and then it still pushed you back
Yep.
when you were using it.
Yeah, well, that's what a minigun should do.
Yeah.
Right. And it was actually quite
I would
amusing
assume.
while you're playing, because I mean apparently like his special was just it was hilarious because all of a sudden you see him like instead of like throwing grenades or do something else crazy, basically he throws the minigun behind him, uses it to propel him. So he's doing this like dolphin dive through the air.
Okay.
And when he lands, it goes all the bullets go
Shockwave.
shockwave. Yeah. As for how he clears out an area. But it was like the first time I did it, I was flying majestically through the air and found the pit and fell into it.
So, yeah. It was,
Nice.
it
So
was
you died.
hilarious. It's going to be
Yep.
fun to see. So, yeah, it's very
So
fast-paced.
this is great multiplayer game then?
Yes.
Is it better multiplayer, or is it good on either or?
Either or, I would say.
Either or.
It's entertaining, but it just really opens up with multiplayer. Like,
Okay.
having the more people you have, the worse it gets, basically.
Yes, it really
So
is.
is this just like a time waster type game? Like if you want something to do?
Well, most games in any way can be defined as a time waster. This is a good one to fill up an hour maybe 2, maybe have it like during a party. It's like games just sort of
Yeah,
roll
that's
out
what I mean. That's what I mean. Not
play
time
with each
waster,
other.
rather something that you just want to like play with a group of people and not like really get lost in like a massive.
Yeah, it's
story.
like not some massive, huge story.
Yeah, because basically,
like Skyrim.
Expendabros and Broforce is basically the whole premise behind it is you're playing as like these action movie heroes, and Expendables brought back the action movie heroes of like the 80s and 90s.
So they did put emphasis in Expendabros. You are playing the Expendables. In Broforce, you are playing pretty much every other action movie hero you can think. So you're playing Braveheart, William Wallace. You're playing Dirty Harry. You're
Nice.
playing who else?
Let's see here.
Highlander.
The Highlander,
Yeah.
you're playing as Rocky. You're playing Arnold shows up as several different characters. Like you get
Arnold gets a lot of representation.
Yeah,
These
Arnold's-
guys know they're action heroes.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger comes in as Conan, Predator, the Predator guy.
Yeah.
And he comes in as the Terminator. So
I'll be back.
And then he actually comes in as his character in Expendabros in
Nice.
Expendables.
yes.
Okay. And how
Strike
much is
that,
this
reverse it.
game?
So
This is a free download.
so Expendabros is a free download.
All right.
And then if you decide to go for Broforce, which has had multiple updates, you get it for about $15.
Well, that's not bad.
Well worth it if you ask me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there is also a level editor in the actual Broforce itself. So you can actually make your own things, your own levels. This game was released October 15th of 2015. I think for the last update, because I think Expendabros was actually 2014. So they kept this thing going for quite a while.
Okay.
And it has its own, it's very tongue-in-cheek. It has its own style and humor to it, even as they're presented. If you watch the trailers on the Steam page, I mean, each and every one of them is just entertaining to watch because they know things about 2D platformers and action heroes and game development humor that just, really kind of shows heart and dedication to providing a very fun experience. So I would really support these guys in almost any endeavor that they take on.
Yeah, and it was made by Free Lives and put out by, was it Digital Devolver?
Devolver Digital.
Devolver Digital.
Ooh, I respect them as a company. They usually support really good things.
Yep.
Okay.
And it is out on Microsoft Windows, Mac, Linux, and PlayStation 4. So never
Nice.
made
They have a lot of support.
a little bit. I mean, you didn't make it over to the Xbox, and it is another Unity engine game.
That could be a matter of time. And shockingly, yes, it is Unity engine, but it's the better kind of use for the Unity engine. It's not a bunch of pre-baked assets. It shows that they've done a lot of influence, a lot of effort into making it their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, and the actual official release was 2015. It was
Oh, not
actually
bad.
early release starting in April 2012.
Oh, I think I remember hearing about this game.
Yes.
Okay.
And they have announced that at least Broforce is getting a second release, a sequel release,
Really
sometime in 2017.
Cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's definitely a good game, whichever way you pick it up, whether it is the PlayStation 4 or on Steam. And it is all same screen, and I could just imagine the chaos with 4 players.
I think we
because-
should all get together and play this game.
Oh, we probably could.
Quite possible.
Yeah, I mean, because playing with 2, you lose track of characters. That's one of the only problems. Is like you lose track of characters. You then have to wait to the next checkpoint.
Yeah, some explosion obscures you, and
Yeah,
Okay.
you walk into something stupid, and
or suicide bombers come and get you.
yeah,
Gotcha.
You know,
Yeah.
so it gets
really fun.
really really
Yeah.
fun.
This is something I would try out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good.
no.
So,
Get some friends together, have a good Friday
Oh, this
night
is
or
definitely
something.
a beer with the friends kind of game.
yeah, this is definitely a beer. This is definitely a beer type game. So you probably would you? I mean, obviously, Expendabros is free.
Yeah, I
So
try it.
Would you? So you try that one out.
I try that first to see if I like it.
Yeah, that's really is the good place to start on this game.
Definitely.
Expendabros.
Expendabros. I mean, how many games give you a 1-hour demo?
Yeah.
You know?
Free game.
Yeah.
It's a full game too.
Yeah.
Like you don't get any buy the next thing or shareware stuff or anything like that. So
That's good.
No. I mean, it's basically a full level and it's a full game in its own right. And then basically, Expendabros, though, $15.
That's not bad.
Is that something you would?
Yeah,
Consider.
if I liked
Consider.
it, I try it. If I liked it, then yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. So, All right, this has been our Odd Man Out for the week. We've talked about Expendabros, which is a free download on Steam, or how it relates to Broforce itself, which is on Steam for $15, or you can get it on the PS4 because it came out there in March of 2016. So if you like what we're doing, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If there's anything you'd like to see us review, do let us know in the comments below, and we will see you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
And not think. That's good.
But it's 30 minutes of the same thing every time.
Well, so yeah, it's the same dungeon, but it gets harder and harder and harder. Okay.
This sounds like going to work.